Seattle-Tacoma International Airport is one of the coolest airports in the United States. Today, we'll be touring the airport to evaluate infrastructure, amenities, and all you need to know about Seattle's premier airport. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to Seattle International Airport. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video, as today we'll be taking a look at Seattle with its full details and all you need to know about the airport. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So what we'll do is take a look at the outline of the airport and take a look at how the whole airport is structured. Then we'll look at the inside with amenities and all the other various services. And then at the end, I'll show you some pictures online because unfortunately, I only have a handful of pictures and video clips to show you. But of course, I'm going to be throwing those in there, and then we'll have some from online sources to kind of fill the gaps. So again, really hope all of you are excited for this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the layout and gain a better understanding of the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. So here's an overview, as you can see right here. So we have the central terminal here. This is kind of where it all starts right here. And then Seattle is a massive facility with probably about 100 gates or so. So from the central terminal, we can start over here at Concourse A, which is going to be A1 through 14 right here. I believe this is, I don't know all the gates off the top of my head, so please forgive me if I mess it up in advance, but I know we have Delta around this area and also the Internationals parked down here too. So that's what we have over here for the A pier. And then we have the B pier, which is gates B. I don't see the 1, but it's 3 through 14 right here. And we have a variety of, I think Delta also parks here. I might be wrong, but nevertheless, that's what we have over here for this small pier. And they're all pretty tightly connected. So that's really nice. And then we have the Satellite S terminal. And this, I believe, houses more Delta and maybe some internationals. So overall, we have some really nice facilities over here. I've actually never been to this portion, so that's where the online references are really going to fill in here. But nevertheless, it's still really cool to see them. And I have some pictures as well and all that. So all that's looking really nice, and definitely glad to see that side of the airport. And then on the top here, you can see Concourse C. I have been here and have pictures from there. Concourse C houses mainly Alaska over there, and that goes for D and N as well. So really, the whole south part of the airport is non-Alaska, and then the whole top of the airport is Alaska. The same for Concourse D right there, as you can see, D1 through 11, and we have C2 through 20. So that's really nice. And then Satellite N has gates N1 through N16. So really cool to see this, and it's all really nice to see right there. And you may recognize these dotted lines right here. That is actually the train system. So what we have here is from the central terminal, we have a shuttle train between the A station and the D station, where we have the main train stations there. So that's the yellow line. And then from the A station, that connects the A gates with the S satellite in the B station, which you can get the A and B from the central terminal, but S, you have to use the train to get to it since it's obviously an island terminal. And then over here on the right, that connects over here to the D station, where you can get the Terminal C and Terminal N. I've only been on this one, but it is really cool, and I do have some pictures to show you all of that too. So it's a really cool train system. I hope to explore more of this area in the future, but I've always been flying Alaska through Seattle, so that's why you can see that over there. Okay, so as you can see right here, here's our first picture that I have. This is Terminal C looking south. So we came in right here, looking really nice here with the facilities. The terminals vary quite a bit. You can see in this photograph that the ceilings look pretty nice, and we have quite a bit of room. So overall, it looks really nice. But yeah, definitely worth noting the differences. We have a vendor there on the left too. And all that looks pretty nice. Even an Alaska guest services table right here too. So that's definitely cool to note right there. Here's a directory sign here in Terminal C, so you can see it gives you a better look here at Terminal C and where exactly you are. So that's quite nice. So all that looks really cool, and it shows you all the vendors here, all the retail, all the service, dining, so on and so forth. So that's great, and definitely is really cool to see that right there. Definitely want to spend more time at Seattle to gain a better understanding of all this. Coming in from Indianapolis back in July 2023, I do have the shot from the Alaska Lounge titles here. I did try to go in the lounge, but unfortunately I didn't know that it has to be over 2,200 miles now. So that was unfortunate, but it was still cool to see the sign and kind of what the views looked like. So that's certainly cool to see right there. And then you can see the baggage claim right here. I have more shots of this probably than the rest of the airport, but here's baggage claim number 12. I'm not exactly sure how the baggage claims function with regards to who uses what, but as you can see, we got this going right here. I'm sure it's Alaska. I would be surprised if not. You can see here, here's a sign with the passenger pickup, so on and so forth. So downstairs, still not the prettiest in the world, but I think they're working on it, so that's great to see. There is quite a bit of construction for what I've seen, so that's certainly really nice right here. Here is a beautiful departures and arrivals board. I'm thinking this is probably going to be one of the summer days, but I might be wrong here. So judging off that Alaska Victoria service, however, I do think that they probably fly that every single day anyway. Well, never mind, I take that back. This is actually from April because all these are morning flights, and that's when I came in during my April 2024 excursion. So these are actually April flights, so that's really cool to see right there. And then we have the bus right here. They do have that perimeter road where the buses run, so it was getting rental cars. In both cases, I've been there so far. So as you can see right here, we have the rental car shuttle right there, so that's certainly awesome to see. Another angle of it, and then here's what the inside looks like, so that's certainly really nice to see right there. Here's the security line from the one time I went through security. Pre-check was rather long on this day, so certainly was glad to continue to keep it going right there in Alaska matching status, so we absolutely love to see that right there. Here's a really cool shot of the Alaska drop-off, ticket counter, so on and so forth, and they really are making enhancements there, so it is a little tight, but you can see kind of the old and the new there at Seattle, which is certainly really nice, so glad to get to evaluate that right there. Here's the train right here. This is from the Sea Gates, and was riding this around to get over and take some different views of the airport. So that's certainly really cool to see right there. And then we have this picture. This is in the in satellite, where I've left out of a couple times. So you can see how nice this area is. And the in and S satellites are the new satellites here at Seattle. So that are definitely nice. So you can see the upper level there and how nice the glass is and the roofs, so on and so forth. So that's really nice. We'll take a better look at that when we take a look at the Google images. But unfortunately, I'm already out of pictures, but I hope you enjoyed all the videos and pictures. So we'll take a look at Google right now to fill in the blanks. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Or they might have good ramp views. We might get it up here. Let's go see if we can be really nice and show them a boarding pass or two.
For Boise flight 3383 has been cleared. Please see me here at the podium with the photo ID for your seat assignment.
Right.
Good for you, like you did it. But
Oh, is it right there? Alrighty, everybody, so this is what Google brings up for the Seattle airport terminals. Again, I apologize that I don't have as many pictures, especially of the southern concourses, but what I can do here is provide you the best pictures I can. So right here is a really good shot of the center terminal area. It looks really nice from the architecture, the windows to the roof, and then obviously you can kind of see the vendors that are here. Really nice to see that, so they did a really good job there, so that's really cool to see. And you can see some of the other various pictures here that show off that center terminal, so they're quite nice. You can see how nice it is. Here's a better look of, I would take a guess that this is probably the international baggage claim. This is, yeah, British Airways. This is much better compared to the one that I showed you for the Alaska side. So hopefully that Alaska one gets redone and looks better and like this, because this is definitely a flagship baggage claim right here. So that's definitely really cool to note. There's some other really cool pictures here, including this one right here with this expansion piece. I think that's, are those the S gates? I want to say those are. That looks like it. So credit to the AP for that. So yeah, there's the S satellite piece. So unlike the underground chain, I guess you actually can take this walkway over to the S satellite gates. So that's extremely cool. So really good job by Seattle Airport for designing that. And overall, that looks really nice. So great to see that right there. You can also see, I think this is a real, okay, no, that's a mock-up, so that might be what's coming in the future, which looks really nice if that's going to be the new Alaska check-in there. So there's that bridge again. That's really cool. And then I wanted to show you all, where was that? This shot right here. So this appears to be charters here, so looks pretty nice there. So that's certainly a nice shot of the Seattle airport area right there. Too much Alaska to keep my head straight there on this being Seattle Airport. Yeah, this is a really good shot here of the end gates. So again, really nice facility with really good lights and the seats, so on and so forth. So I've actually spotted out of this window right here. So overall, it's a really nice area, and they did a really good job on that right there, to say the least. So continuing to look for I'm looking for mainly A, B, and S to try to show that variety. I want to get a spot in here so bad. I know we're getting a little off topic, but that Mount Rainier shot is so beautiful. So hopeful to get the spot there at some point. So that's really cool. There's a shot from the bridge going over to the S satellite. So that's an extremely cool shot right there. And then let's see if we can find any additional ones. This is, come on. Okay, these are the is this A? This might be the A gates, but definitely a nice look here. This is definitely one of their better looking sections, so definitely glad to see that. And again, I'm sorry, I looked up terminals, so I thought that we'd get a few more results here, but it appears that all the pictures that they have are for the in gates, which is the newest part, and they did a really good job on it, so it's definitely worth highlighting heavily. So that's really cool right there. Here's another check-in area right here for Air Canada United, and it's pretty nice. I mean, they've definitely done a good job. So really, it's just that Alaska baggage claim, and then again, I would like to see the A and B gates, but I think they're pretty solid, so that's awesome to see. So looking for any additional ones here so I can give you a better understanding. But again, this search has not been the prettiest effort here, as you can tell, as I really can't find very much. So credit to all these respective photographers, though, and hopefully this gives you a better understanding of the outside of Seattle there and kind of what you can expect. This really encapsulates Seattle perfectly right here with all those Alaska planes at the in gates. So that's really cool, and they did a really good job. So absolutely awesome to see that, and they did an exceptional job on the infrastructure of that building. So yeah, just looking here to make sure I don't miss any right here, but I really can't find any additional shots, so I apologize, and I will just go ahead and end it right here on this shot since we were struggling to find some. So these are the D gates, it looks like. So I at least got you some variety here, so you can tell that they're making efforts, but we still have some time to go to gain a better understanding, and you can kind of get a real vibe right here of what to expect. And then maybe this YouTube video does better than what I have. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. A really great time right here. So glad here's some more B gates. So you can see they're making efforts. It's just going to take some time to really get that infrastructure up to speed there. And again, apologies that some of these shots just really didn't turn out, or sorry, I can't just get them to come up. I'm sure there's somewhere out there, but you can see there's some variety. There's some A gates, finally some variety there. So we are finally starting to run into some better shots here. So yeah, here's a really good shot here. The A lineup right there of A1 through 5. That's much better. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So the A gates are really solid right there. So that's really cool to see. Finally found some good ones at long last. And then what do we have here? More A gates. And it appears that they're going to push those A gates really hard considering how nice they are. And rightfully so. They're really good gates. But yeah, overall, Seattle's really solid, and there's some more C gates for you. That's looking the other way where I took that previous picture. So yeah, there's highs and lows, but they're definitely going in the right direction, and I hope to do an updated video once I have some more pictures so I can give you a better understanding of this. So that is high on my list, and I'm excited to return to Seattle for more content to come. So really hope all of you enjoyed this. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.